Okay, about to move up for the next trial, which is trial number 6. Field of 9 competing in this particular trial. Many of them fillies. We've got El Mahata, drawn 1, A Better Tiny Dancer 2, Regal Hostess 3, 4 Julius Tigress, 5 is Datesti, 6 Dream Fulfilled, 7 Into You, number 8 is Sparkling, and 9 is Stars of Icon. Datesti, the interesting runner, could mean a lot of different things. One of them could be a Chaconan Apache woman warrior, daughter of Safari. And they're all set. Trial number 6. Set to go. Green lights on and away. Datesti was the first to begin, but went into a full stretch gallop and came back and poleaxed Julius Tigress. So they're already out of business, and going straight to the lead was Regal Hostess, and moving up along the outside was Dream Fulfilled. And Dream Fulfilled is looking for the lead, and Dream Fulfilled will take up the running from Regal Hostess second. In third placing behind the leader was El Mahata, and fourth was A Better Tiny Dancer, being tracked up by Stars of Icon. On its back was Sparkling, then Into You, and the ones out the back, Julius Tigress, who, no fault of her own, got cleaned up at the start, and Datesti, who's a Chaconan Apache woman warrior, is back last of all. They head down the back inside the 1600. 47.9 was the lead time, and breaking clear in the early part of the trial was Dream Fulfilled, and dashed away about 10 or 12 metres to Regal Hostess. They're well strung out. In third placing then was El Mahata. They're about 20 metres away. In fourth spot was A Better Tiny Dancer, who's really struggling to chase and is not concentrating, and Kate Gath is certainly trying to urge this horse along, and as a result of that, she's dragging back the rest of the field. On A Better Tiny Dancer's back is Greg Sugars with Stars of Icon. On its back then came Sparkling. Well back then was Into You. Second last Julius Tigress, and Datesti is last of all. First quarter 32.2, 47.9 lead time, 32.2 the first quarter of the last mile. In a strung out field, and the leader is Dream Fulfilled. Chris Alford in the sulky. Regal Hostess second. Third El Mahata. 20 metres away to A Better Tiny Dancer, who's just grabbed the bit now and starts to concentrate and is trying to be urged along to chase these leading trio. In fifth spot was Stars of Icon, then followed by Sparkling, yet to peel. She's got a pretty big sprint on it, as we've seen. Then Into You. Well back in the field came Julius Tigress, and Datesti's really not keeping up at the moment as a woman warrior, Apache woman warrior, and she's back last of all. But coming up towards the 400, 30.9 was that second quarter. Third quarter semaphore here in 29.9, and Dream Fulfilled leads away from Regal Hostess. Then in third spot was El Mahata, 10 metres away to A Better Tiny Dancer, who's starting to rally and coming out after him. Sparkling to the outside, going roughly with Stars of Icon, but in the straight, Dream Fulfilled, Regal Hostess trying to get up on the inside, El Mahata, then A Better Tiny Dancer, Sparkling, but it's Dream Fulfilled. Dream Fulfilled wins by 2 metres. Second home, Regal Hostess. Third, El Mahata. Fourth was A Better Tiny Dancer, who did a pretty good job, just stuck to her guns right throughout. Then Sparkling from Into You. Stars of Icon went rough on the turn and lost ground. Julius Tigress and Datesti's last of all, 28.7 last quarter, mile rate of 2.2. Mile rate 2.2, gross time was 249.8. 249.8 the gross, 249.8. Mile rate of 2.2 last mile in 21.8. 21.8 last mile, last half in 58.7. 58.7 last half, last mile in 218. 218 last mile, last half 58.7, gross 249.8. 249.8, the mile rate 2.2. 2.2 the mile rate, 218 last mile, 58.7 last half. Sectional times there with 32.2, 30.9, 29.9, and 28.7. 2 metres by 2.5 the margins. 2 by 2.5. Numbers are 6, 3, 1, 2 and 8. 6, 3, 1, 2 and 8. 6, 3, 1, 2 and 8 on trial number 6.